Okay, shalom, shalom. Okay, let me give all praise to our power. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Okay, double honor to the elders, bishops, and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel that are people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent. All right, it's going down. A lot is happening still. And you women gonna learn, man. You women gonna learn. That time. And look at it this way. All these years, and especially since 2000, how these women have been on a tear, man. Just literally just the attitude that they cannot be touched. And that's going to play a major role in how these agents are feeling. You look at these Edomites, and it's their time. They're looking at, they fed up. They fed up with, you know, the tribes, and they fed up with mainly these women, man. And that time's coming where they're going to have no pity, and they're not, and it's showing. It's starting to show now that you women think you can just push your way and do whatever you want. Okay, those days is over with. Literally those days is over with. All this liberty where and the scriptures tell you women with what happens, and Esau knew it. That's why he allowed it and encouraged it, and he set up laws to protect them, with the knowledge of knowing that these women was going to literally lose, flip the script and lose their damn minds, and with that, the fall of everything that's around them. That's exactly what's going on. These agents are pretty much fed up with everything, man. So they're, in their minds, they're thinking they're taking back their country and putting and the wicked. And imagine that these people who are obviously ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn devils, man. They're looking to bring back order. And what's order when it comes to a devil? To devils, man. Order that comes to devil is oppression. And the funny thing about it, they don't know that even eventually they're going to be oppressed. Another thing. That's another story. But again, you women, man, y'all gonna, hey, as the scripture says, rise up, you women that are at ease. And what is that? Isaiah? Is that Isaiah 32? Let me grab it here. And that woman was clearly from the northern kingdom. Very pretty too. She's a fine little thing, man. I think it's 32. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Oh, here we go. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Here, you know what? Let me get the blue letter. It's a lot going down, man, and this looks like it's not the days of the eye of the storm where it's quiet, and it looks like those days might be over with, pretty much. I put up Jeremiah. Okay, let me get this scripture here. At ease, man. Rise up, 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Let me do that. Let me get the NLT. I think it's beautiful, man. I think it's beautiful. Because it's. I've always looked at these women like something not right here, and especially the days when they first started putting on those yoga pants. Immediately, I knew something, man. I mean, even though it was like a culture shock, like damn, man, that shit look good, but the common sense soon kicked in, like something ain't right with this, something can't be right with this. And then I remember the early days of making videos. I found the information on that woman that was arrested on the beach from what she was wearing. Let me see if I can find that. From the early 1900s, woman arrested on the beach from what she was wearing. She was wearing the same thing these filthy women, these foul women, have made normal today, man. They done literally made it normal, and you see what happens when you give these women freedom. They do any goddamn thing, man. Camel toes on display, where men don't even get excited no more, and now they're popping the pills of the erectile dysfunction pills because nothing excites them no more. They're so used to seeing it that that chemical which your brain produces from being aroused is probably in that same working that same manner with a cow that's been pumped with steroids, where it's producing milk, overproducing milk when it shouldn't be. Then now the milk is coming out pussy with blood in it and pus in it as well. It may be that working in that same manner, men's minds are just so overstimulated to the point that it may be contributing to men being erectile dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? Can't even get it up because they're so used to seeing it on a regular basis. The crack of the bitch's ass, the yoga pants is up the crack of her. And they wear this shit like it's normal. Titties out. Why not just walk naked? And damn it, devil, why don't you just pass a law? Just allow it to be naked, because there's nothing humane about you. There's nothing, as far as having morals. Come on, man. You're no longer faking the funk when it comes to thieving and stealing and killing. Hey, you might as well go all out. You're the devil. And so these women just literally abuse their ways, man. To the point they just literally destroy life, man, as far as relationship goes, as far as marriage is concerned, as being modest. They didn't everything. Literally, the scripture says that good is bad and bad is good. So these devils, they're not just us hopeful elect are fed up with the way things are. These devils they're fed up with it as well, man. So running through these checkpoints with ICE and thinking that you can just do what you want, man. Who's surprised that they snatched your simple ass up? Oh, pretty little thing. Oh man, oh pretty little thing. That's your boy Joe Rogan, fed up with it too. There's a video on this, so I just took the screenshots and screenshotted it. A little pretty little thing. Rise up, you women that are at ease. That time's coming, man. Yahweh's going to give that elect woman a man to protect them, and it's going to be a godly man, an upright man, a man of the Lord. That's what's coming. What else does it say here? Listen, you women who lie around in ease, listen to me. You who are so smug. In a short time, just a little more than a year, your careless ones will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops will fail, and the harvest will never take place. Tremble, ye women of ease. Throw off your complacency, strip off your pretty clothes, and put on burlap to show your grief. Beat your breasts in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines, for your land will be overgrown with thorns and briars. Your joyful homes and happy towns will be gone. The palace in the city will be deserted, and busy towns will be empty. Wild donkeys will frolic, and flocks will graze in the empty forts and watchtowers. And here we're there. We're there. That he's, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is beginning to take all that madness away, man. So we're gonna see a whole lot more of this. These women getting snatched up, man. Here just the other day, and that's pretty much what's causing this uproars. Is a bull dagger was blown away by one of these agents, another woman, man. Whether she may be an Edomite or not, just the society as a whole, the women are at ease and pretty much are abusing their ways. That's society as a whole around the whole entire earth, pretty much. Imagine if they were to go into like Saudi Arabia and Iran, and imagine what would happen to their societies, man. The women would start to reflect the women here, foul. No one really desired these women no more, to the point that I remember, like I said, in the 90s and the early 2000s, man. Come here, girl, come here. But now it's none of that. Except it's the super simps out there still trying to kiss these bitches' asses, man. And they're gonna learn. Those super simps gonna learn eventually. They're gonna learn eventually, man. Well, the Lord's gonna block them off from having anything, period, for being super simps. He's gonna block them all off, man. Or they're gonna be made to feel real stupid for coming up against the men of the Lord and the lawful ways, the ways that are right. But things are starting to pick up, man. And because these super simps and a lot of these fools in society, they're gonna start, we'll see. Let's just see and hope that this leads to some more of that. The Egyptians against the Egyptians. What's that? Isaiah 19. Yeah, Isaiah 19. And look like no one's come to her rescue. No one's come to her rescue. I should have took some more pictures of her when they didn't yet put their hands on her. I mean, she's a little pretty little thing, man. Little cute little thing. But it's getting busy out here. Let me get the scripture. I know I quoted Isaiah 19, Egyptian against the Egyptian. Let me get that one. Let me get that one first here. You see how that just keeps happening? I don't know why. To this point, I don't even care anymore. Just go on with the flow. Let's just hope this don't crash my program, screensaver program. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And you know what I have here, hold on, because everybody's speaking on it, but this right here, Joe Rogan criticizes ICE tactics. Are we really going to be the Gestapo? So let's do that. O instead of an A. What is the Gestapo? The Gestapo was the official secret police of Nazi Germany, formed in 1933, known for its brutal methods, including arbitrary arrests. And I don't know what this is, so let's look it up. Arbitrary arrests are detentions by the government without legal justification, due process, or adherence to international human rights standards. And like I said before, those redneck, those Edomites, man, that was given a badge and a gun, man. Those ICE agents, man. You think they're not just fed up with you niggas? They fed up with the women too, man. They're fed up with the women. And the ways of these women living freely and literally total control of whether the family stays together or not. relationship wise, the false accusations of rape, and I mean the stealing of the husband's um, assets, and I hope that didn't crash it. The stealing, divorcing and stealing the husband's half, or if more, of his earnings and his personal properties, man. And a lot of the Edomites has been affected by that. They're mad, man. So they don't just want order from the migration and the and the over exaggeration of uh, the, the people of color destroying society, because that's who they blaming it all on. People of the tribes, man, especially the Negroes, so-called Negroes, man. Is it still going? Let me see if it's still going, because I accidentally darkened the screen. Yeah, it's still going. We're willing it'll keep on going. You don't mess this up. So a lot of those devils that's had it good in societies, man, they've begun to suffer. That's those curses coming upon them. So they're not gonna hold back on no one. And another thing, even though a lot of them are on a download, just like these download niggas, well, them Edomites, man, don't hold nothing back. I think they're more offended by it. They're making it more common and open. I think they like to be that download madness was a secret. I think they preferred it just being a secret, and it was something they can do behind closed doors, man. The way of these people, man, is crazy, man. But anyway, so this is going to lead to a whole lot of pushback eventually. Because them devils, man, they, like I said, they were given a license with a gun. And these people ain't going to sit back and just do nothing, man, as while more and more of their rights, more and more lives be lost, and more of their rights be taken away. Eventually these people are going to fight back, man. So that's what arbitrary arrests are. Just giving these devils full power with no repercussions, or no, into arbitrary arrest, political persecution, and enforcing. And I'm thinking that political person. You see what's going on with the head of the Federal Reserve, Powell. That's kind of interesting. What's going to go on with that, or could it be just theater? Could be just theater, but you never know. It's regardless. It's all part of the show, man. Okay, and enforcing racial laws. And where's it at? I just had it. They're arresting the tribes, the Native American Indians. I thought I had it somewhere. Oh, here you go. There it is. That's part of Jacob's trouble. This is all part of Jacob's trouble. President of Oglala Sioux tribe in South Dakota said 3 of the 4 tribal members detained by ICE agents in Minneapolis last week have been whatever, I don't know, were detained. Members who were detained at a homeless encampment by immigration and custom enforcement agents. Okay, so that's